totally dark.
On location, Gary.
Oh, Gary.
Clicker. Police.
Here we go now. So it's like we got my brew. So I'm totally dark in here. Welcome to another video. You'll see it's quite dark at the minute because I'm about to do a dark session with a book. So I'm at home, all alone with my cats. So sometimes I'll do these sessions and I can show you more of the book in its right environment, where some of the things you might not see in and around when I go out. But I just want to show you some different things about the book. I've got a new thing as well I want to show you. I don't know too much about it, so we're going to look into it together. Maybe I'll use it, maybe I won't. It's something called Ghostlight, I think, or something like that. So we'll have a look and we'll have a look at that. I'll show you the Paranormal Live Box too. Yeah, and I'll have my devices and stuff like that. So yeah, obviously it's raining at the minute and I can't really get out. Sometimes I don't mind doing stuff at home with a book because it's quite cool, to be honest. I think some of the stuff I can do at home or I've previously done it in the past has been quite awesome, to be honest, in my opinion anyway, but you never know. So so yeah, we'll crack on with the book and I'll show you some of the book. So you see the device spiking because I'm using the book. I've got it on already, you see, so and I've already been using it beforehand because I think what's important is I get them ready. Oops, once I get the book right. So the book obviously just looks like an iPad, but it has so much good stuff in it for me. I can tell ghost stories out of it. I can use Latin, but this is what I want to show you. So it's a live box, and every time I get spirits, as you've just seen the flickers there, I'll get something on this. So I had 2 spirits before, but now I've got 3. And they'll just lurk around in my house for a little while or whatever, and they'll come back or whatever. But obviously there's free listening now, so I'll show you the ghost light. That'll change as time. If I could, basically what I'm trying to tell you is if I could do this more out in the field, when spirits come and go, like what happened with when that Sarah came and it said Sarah, this is like a live feed of basically what's going on. So when spirits come and go, so Teresa's probably here, to be honest. I don't know who the other 2 are, but obviously someone did hang themselves in this in my flat basically before I moved in. Anyway, I'll just show you some more. So what I can do with this, I can start recording if you want. So, oops, press the wrong button, sorry. Let me go back. Right, so if we go start Ghostbox. So what it's doing now is going through the white noise. Very similar to the Vox, but without the white noise that you can hear now. Like that. So what that's doing, it's inviting the spirits to come in and say something now. What it's doing, it's going through all the radio frequencies that quick. It's like a quarter of a second just in that flickering. Then there you go. So it's every quarter of a second, and they'll come in and say something. So let's listen, yeah. You want to come and say something in this device? Panic. I think it said something like that. It's just that noise is just my cats basically on the cat tree. Baby. So that's the live box, and obviously they can come and go, and I can record if I want to, and go through it if I need to. But I don't use this as much. Anyway, let me stop it there because you probably can't hear what I'm saying. So I don't use this as much because I've got the Vox, but this is what. So we've got 1 now, 1 listener. So what was I going to say? So yeah, I don't use this because I've got the Vox obviously on my phone. This obviously tells me the hemisphere of the moon phase, what cycle it's in, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'll show you the ghost light. Yeah, so we'll try the ghost light. Yeah, and then you can tell me what you think. Now, personally, I don't know enough about it to make a judgment, so we'll do it together. Yeah, right. Watch this. Can you come and speak into this device, please? So that's previously what they said when we were talking before off camera. You can come and say it. You can come and choose a word if you want. I don't actually know how many words are in this device. I don't know. Is it just one of you? Right, let me go totally dark. Come on, mate.
Obligation. Gary.
Oh, Gary.
Vicar.
Yeah.
Police.
Here we go now. So it's let me grab my brew. So I'm totally dark in my own flat. What about the police? Did they arrest you? That cat is my cat scratching, I think, because she wants to go out. Can you hear my cat scratching? So I've used one of these before, yeah, and it was like a Divic box, yeah. Now what were happening is there was pure words that kept coming out, yeah. So I was like, nah, that's fake, that. Just words that make no sense, but this has got a good pause to it, and I'm pausing as well to see how genuine it is. And I wasn't getting any silence, and then I might get a break of a couple of words. So is your name Gary? Yeah. You might be new to this device because I am. It might take you time to get used to it. I'm sure I just sent a miss past my phone then. Was that you? Just came past my phone? Right, so I showed you the live box, yeah. So I don't know enough about this yet to make a judgment. Now obviously if it's pausing like it's doing here, let me just press calibrate, yeah. So let's just calibrate it again, see what happens. So let's try again with no words at the bottom. So we'll go for a reset, yeah. Can you come and choose a word in this device, please? Sometimes it takes time because you've got to have patience. So it has sensors, yeah, and it'll tell you like all the sensors. Anyway, let me go back to the com because obviously I can understand more with the com because I know it better. Right, 1 minute, there it is. I thought my cat was next to me, but it wasn't. So they might prefer this because I use it, do you know what I mean? So we'll see now. Come to this device if you want, and you can tell me any messages you wish, and anything you want really. Let's do it. Now this com has predicted the future for me before personally, numerous times. It's about 68% accurate. Yeah, it's not 100% accurate, and sometimes the things come out that don't make any sense at first, but then later on down the line. talking about the future. So he's telling me that there's a woman that will try to, obviously want to, it's just giving me a warning really about women, and not to, well, this is what happens really, that second word that you can see. Anyway, we'll see what happens, but I've got no doubt that's what that means, especially with the spooky music that it got, because I'll do it again, yeah, and I won't get that music again. Now, if you've seen the Bridge of Doom, you'll see this cracked. Yeah, it's never ever cracked before. It's never ever cracked before. So let's see. What else can you tell me more about what you just told me? That was the spiking then. Miss straight away. Can you handle issues? I don't want to make this video too long, but what I'm going to do now is, now that you've seen the milligauss, basically it's just going to orange more or less, and spiking. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the Ouija board, and we'll have a go at that. And this Ouija board's real. It's a one-man do, like a one-person do, and they like it, but Teresa don't like me using it, so when I can find it. Oh, there it is. This one's called Spirit Board, yeah. Now I thought it was fake, me. But there's no way you can have an app, yeah, and a Ouija board that's real. Obviously, I was highly mistaken, because I used this so many times. But I sometimes get the same stuff more than once. So I usually get, Are You Scared? I usually get Make It Stop, and I usually get, what's the other one now? I forget now, but I'll tell you if I get the same stuff, yeah, I'll tell you. But I think this is pretty legit, to be honest. And it's all going off that K2 spike. And it goes off the behaviour really of the board. Just change my hand in my phone for a minute whilst I get a quick blue. Right, 1 second. No thanks. We'll just use the board, yeah. Right, so any spirits, you can come to this device and you can make the Shantae move if you want. Now it's starting to spike and then I'm touching it. No, don't want to move yet, see. So that won't just like move when I touch it, it'll move when they want it to move. What? Oh, what happened then? Like I said, they don't like me using it, so... Right, let's try again, yeah. Right, I've tried to, just so you can see better, yeah. Just trying to watch what I'm doing and film, it's quite hard sometimes. Do you want to come and choose some words and we can talk to each other? That's spiking. Come on, you can do it. See, it's not easy, but I've had this, once it starts going, it won't stop. But this is the point that I'm trying to make, that this is what makes me believe it's real. For the simple fact is, yeah, this is how genuine it is, and you've got to be using it to like understand it, do you know what I mean? But I don't recommend people using a Ouija board like on your own. Now it's stuck on F for some reason, I don't know what's going on. That's spiking now, so that should move, yeah. What it says, starts going, it won't stop. This is the appointment trying to make. I can't make out what it's saying. When you can do it, you can move your push ante if you want, that's it. Let's see if we get word out of you. And no. That's spiking. No way. I've never had no way. Anyway, thank you for that. Thank you for communicating. I don't want to make this video too long, but anyway, I want to show you some more of the book because it's something you don't know much about. Anyway, thank you. That was a good reply. That actually, by the way, that was a genuine reply. No way. So that's basically the Ouija board that I've got, but I have to have internet to use that. So it's not as active tonight because I knew that's why I'm doing a house video, because I know the atmospheric conditions when it comes to stuff like this. I know what I can and can't get away with, and I know basically that they can't. Obviously, the weather's permitting them basically, and that's why I'm doing it. I've got other stuff, yeah, but like the spirit box. I'll show you this one. This is one of the older spirit boxes. So what you do is you just this is like the SB7, I think. So you just press play, I think, whatever it, turn it on. And then what it's going to do, it's going to go through the white noise. Hopefully. And then a word usually comes out. So what it's doing now, it's going through all the the FM, the frequency bands. But I'm not hearing anything at the minute. So this is why I don't use it, because I don't know much about this one. So we'll turn that one off. Yeah, some of them are alright. So obviously, I'll show you this last one. Now, if you don't know this one, I'm not going to use it here in my house. I'm going to show it you, because I know what this one does. Yeah. So this is like a Latin summoner. So they want me to use it, I know they do. So what this does, it'll summon something. So I can't tell you too much about it because I don't want people doing what I do basically. I'm gonna leave gaps because that's what I sometimes do, especially with stuff like this. So I've got the choice here of using a male or a female. Yeah, I've got the choice of forward or reverse. I've got the choice of speed. And I could just light the full pentagram up if I want. Now I had to use this once to get through to Lady Alice because I couldn't find her basically. So that's basically what I did. I used this to summon her. There is clips of me using this before, but I only use this in certain circumstances. And I think as well, if you're using Latin, you need to know what it's doing and how you use it basically. So yeah, that's the Latin summoner. But also in here, obviously, I've got what else have I got in here? I've got a white noise generator. So this obviously manipulates the white noise, as I can choose to move it and manipulate it through the hertz basically, and it's usually used for outside or whatever, or if I'm having problems. So that'll give me the choice of the different megahertz that I can choose, depending on if I've got a good idea if I know what frequency they're on. But yeah, that'll allow me to tap into the white noise. But around the canal as well, especially on a full moon. But I try not to use the book because too much around the canal, because I know what can happen, and it usually doesn't end good. But anyway, that's today's session really. I've got ghost stories in here as well that I can tell you at the book. That's just a voice recorder that went onto my iPad. So I've got like manual voice recorders. So we started on this, so we'll try to finish on this to see if we can get anything to come out. So I'll just try and make a 20-minute video. So what have I got? I've got probably 60 seconds left for a word. So we'll try to end the video on anything coming out here, as I try to understand more on this and whether it's worth using. Can you come and choose a word, please? That's just my cat. That noise. Nothing. Well, again, I'll try this again in the future to see if it's any good, and we'll go from there. But anyway, nice for talking, communicating. I think they've gone there anyway. So what I'll do is I'll just have a look at the paranormal. So this basically the paranormal life box will tell you if something's like following you. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. So you know if there's any spirits basically. So let's have a look. So we had one. So it's just probably Teresa again that obviously follows me, and you know she'll just make sure I'm right. And Teresa's not going to just jump and do everything I say, because you know she's got a job to do. She don't she don't play monkey see monkey do sometimes, but her job is to keep me safe, and that's what she'll do. She doesn't usually do anything about apart from that. She won't start doing things for me. She'll just let me know that she's there and that I'm being looked after. Well, anyway, peace guys. Thanks for watching. I could show you my face, but it's too dark. And hopefully that gives you some more information about the book and about how it's used and stuff like that. Anyway, that's for watching guys. Peace.